The cheapest coins on the web, go and check out igsky.com. Their link will be down in the description and use code CAPGUN for a discount at checkout. You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here and welcome to episode number 72 of Building Bayern. Now as you can see from the last episode we have managed to sell quite a lot of stuff including the Bernat and Lacazette. We made about 100,000 coins on those two players alone in profit. That's absolutely mental and you're probably wondering, Tom, why haven't you got any coins? Well, the reason for that is I went away and after the success that I had with the first Bernat, I went and bought some more. You can see this one I picked up for 122,000 coins, going to list it for 149k. We're talking like 15k profit on that card after tax, which is pretty amazing. Not as good as the first one, but still very good. Not only that, but I've also picked up two others, one for 133, one for 131. So we're going to be making another 10k profit on both those players as well, which is, you know, very, very good. You know, you can never sniff at 10k profit on a player that you're only paying 150k for. So today we are going to be diving back into the Gold Cup from the last episode. As you can see, we won the first leg 5-0. The second leg was 6-1. And now we're hopefully going to continue on our dominance in this cup by going into our next game. And our opponent is using a 4-1-2-1-2 BPL side. Quite an interesting one. You can see he's got Falcao, Sturridge, Mata, Schürrle, Navas, Matic. He's got Mangala in there, Koscielny, Kyle Walker. Loads of boys. Got all the boys. Anyway, we go through early on and we score. Yes, that's how we do it. Lewandowski just going through and simply finessing that one home. Then look at the footwork here. Round the goalkeeper and then he just slots it in to make it 2-0 just after half time. And unfortunately our opponent managed to get back into it there with Falcao's header from the corner, which actually became a bit of a theme throughout this entire episode. As you will see, I concede a lot of goals, or a lot of goals are scored and conceded from corners. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're through to the final of the tournament because we ended up winning that 2-1. And our opponent has got Team of the Year Di Maria as striker. That is a scary sight. He also has Rooney in there, Yaya Toure. This is not a pushover team, not in the slightest. I mean, Aguero. Really, really strong squad. And as I said, lots of goals scored from corners. And here's one for you right now. Lewandowski crossing it into Benatia, and Benatia heads it in. And then he managed to score one from a corner. It was Rooney that peeled off at the front post, got the header in, and managed to score it. I was like, ah, man. And then things started to go quite badly because he manages to score to make it 2-1. Aguero, the keeper, almost kept that one out. But we managed to score what was the 80th goal I think I've ever seen in FIFA. Hitting the post, coming back out, and the defender runs it in. But, you know, calm as a bitch. The aides came back to haunt me, and you see there my two players in the box end up tackling each other, giving him a chance to score. He takes it, and then because I'm ultra attacking to try and get back in it, he easily finds another goal and makes it 4-2, making it look like it was quite an easy result, but it was quite close up until that point. Now we have done some more trading. This is double trading session, guys. If you like to see double trading sessions in the Building Bayern, smash the like button. Let's see if we can get this video to 2,000 likes, as always. Now, Bernat has sold, which means I've listed up another one for the same price. So we've already made like 20k there. You know, a couple of the other players that were sort of hanging about in my trade pile from the last session, they also sold. First off, we've got a Deval, picked up for 600, listing for 1,400. Jean-Baptiste, picked up for 4k, listing for 4,900. This was while the bronze tournament was on, hence why I'm trading a lot with sort of like bronze players, you know, making decent profit on them. A transferred Elia, we put him up for 21,000 after we, I think, bought him for like 19. Ruffier we've got there. We've also got this guy, Delasquev, that we picked up for 10,750, going to be listing for 13k. Arroyo, he's got going up for 17,250 after he bought for 16k. Shawcross for 12,000, listing for 14. Vieto that we picked up for 9,800, listing up for 10,750. Lima that we picked up for 19.5k, listing up for a decent 23k. Yilmaz for 17k, listing up for around about 19. Dembele we picked up for 14, listing up for 16. And then finally, Iogo. This is a really, really good trade. We picked him up for 29,750. Going to be listing him for 37,750. We're talking like 6k profit after tax. That's good in my eyes. Now we're going to go back into division play. It's a fresh season of Division 2. Hopefully we can, you know, get back into winning ways after that loss in the tournament final and find ourselves promoted into Division 1, because that's where we need to be. Now our opponent's using Bale, Hazard, Diego Costa. He's got, you know, informed Silva. He's got second informed Clichy. Loads of very strong players. And yes, very strong Costa. He actually had a guest, which always, you know, plays on my mind a little bit when I play them. Is it easier to play someone who's got a guest, or is it more difficult? I just don't know. Anyway, you can see we're 2-0 down in the first, like, I think like 10 minutes. Really unfortunate there. Get a little bit lucky to get back into it. He tackles himself. That might be the disadvantage of having a guest with you. But one of the advantages of having a guest is that means you can really pressure high up the pitch. I lost the ball to him in a horrible position. I tried to get the slide tackle in, ended up taking him down, which meant that Alaba got a red card. Now, that was a good thing because he missed the free kick and we actually managed to get a goal to make it 2-2. But unfortunately, the pressure eventually just told on me, and you can see that he just went absolutely potty with me, only having 10 men. I did switch it so that Lahm was at right back, Bernat left back, and then the two centre-backs still in their position. But we just couldn't hold on to it in the midfield. We did manage to grab one back through Ribery, which wasn't too bad. You know, it showed that we were still in it despite only having 10 men, but he was all over me. Every shot I took went in, and he had like 20 shots, so lucky to come away only 5-3 or 5-3 down at the end of it. Not the best start to the division, but we can make it up in this one. We're going up against a 3-4-1-2 French team, and you can see he's got Benzema and Remy up front, two informs in there. He's also got Pogba, Matuidi. He's also got Griezmann. Some very, very strong players in there. Overall, though, I wouldn't say it's the strongest of teams. And you can see there that Muller tries to bully his way through. Unfortunately, doesn't manage it. But Lewandowski picks it up, hits it on the first time, and manages to make it 1-0. And then it didn't get another goal for a long time in this game. It wasn't until the 71st minute that we actually managed to get our second goal. Muller with an absolutely fantastic shot. Unfortunately, he managed to score on me, which wasn't great, but we held on until the end. So we are going to walk away with our first win in this new division. Maybe we shouldn't. The stats were pretty balanced on the old shots on target, but he had a lot more chances overall and just didn't take them. Now, unfortunately, it is time to say goodbye to an old friend from the Building Bayern series. I asked you guys to go away and vote on what you wanted me to do with Shaqiri now that he's moved to Inter Milan. 7,857 of you voted. I have to say a massive thank you to everyone who got involved in this series. Really appreciate it. But you have opted for me to remove him from the checklist and remove his in from the checklist as well. Sell his regular card. As you can see, I'm now listing up his card for 3,000 coins. We made a little bit of a loss, but it's no bother. Really good player. Thank you, Shaqiri, for all the help you gave us at the start of the series. You know, without him, we really wouldn't have had any sort of attacking threat because the attackers in the Building Bayern team are so expensive. You can see here that we are going to remove him from the checklist. We're going to remove his inform as well. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. Smash the like button if you have. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. But other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I will see you all next time.